The opinions expressed in the following program are not necessarily those of Eastlink Community TV, its sponsors, or partners.
I'm sobbing for the answers, passing time like the goldenrod grows. Better than a million happy birthdays, tenderness like the deepest cut wound. I am here, but I disappeared the moment that you came into the world like a storm. Suddenly all my questions were answered. All I gotta do is keep you safe and warm. You came along and I need you the most. Feeling afraid but I'm holding you close. Watching you open your eyes to a whole new world. And motherhood, all the wildest emotions, deeply struck by the responsibility. Can it come back the feeling I had when I first heard your tiny heartbeat? You came along and I need you the most. Feeling afraid but I'm holding you close. Watching you open your eyes to a whole new world. You came along and I need you the most. Feeling afraid but I'm holding you close. Watching you open your eyes to a whole new world. Motherhood, 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 motherhood. Ooh. Yeah, motherhood has proven to be a lot of things to me, and I think I pre-motherhood maybe perceived it in a two-dimensional way, as anybody does before they go into something. Think, oh, that's how that's going to be, and then you get there and you're like, whoa, I didn't see it coming that way. And so that's exactly how I experienced motherhood. I never really thought, I didn't know for sure, but I wasn't the kind of person who was like, I'm going to have babies, I'm going to be a mom. If anything, I thought with music that like my songs were my babies. Like, and I still think of them like my songs have personalities. I have a relationship with them. I sort of foster them along. And a part of me was like, it's like the crazy cat lady who has cats. I have songs, or, you know, it's all valid. Like, it's that thing you love. But then life happened, and then I realized I was going to become a mom. And, yeah, it's certainly an emotional thing. It was really challenging biologically to go through, because there's like this biological shift that happens in your body that isn't just like body, but it's mental, it's emotional, and it changed everything. It changed everything, and it changed the way I approach music, but it didn't take me away. I thought it would take me away from music, but it kind of just like sunk me deeper into it with I have a different, I don't know, I cook differently now with music.
Sure of it. Take number 3, and A, B, and C, common marker.
I'm the mellow light, waking up at the dawn. I'm a star in every planet, I'm the ring around your hand, and I'd give it all away just to see your face. I'm a bird in the wind, forget everything I've been, and I'm a wave crashing hard at your side. I'm a sun so strong, gonna burn this light on, and I'm gonna lay it all out for you now. That I'm sure of it, I am sure of all of it. I'm sure of it, don't question me. I'm sure of it, I am sure of all of it. Like the river rolls downhill to the sea. I'm small, so young, don't understand the words I've sung. I'm invisible, dissolving into it all. I'm a speck in the clouds, gonna whisper to you now. Reach inside, feel the strength you hide. Reach inside, feel the strength you hide. Reach inside, feel the strength you hide. 'Cause when it comes like a storm and leaves you broken and torn, you are more than ever gonna think, well, hey, I'm sure of it, I am sure of all of it. I'm sure of it, don't question me. I'm sure of it, I am sure of all of it. Like the river rolls downhill to the sea. Da, 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 da. 'Cause that would be where I write from, is that place that's more emotional. And thinking practically about it is another thing. And I think that's sort of the beauty of songwriting, is you get transported into a place that is sort of like a non-reality, but in a way it's like a deeper reality, because you're touching on this maybe truer or further from the truth place that's like somewhere out there, but it's like closest to your soul at the same time. And I think that's that really neat landscape that I feel when I'm writing music, is that like, oh, that's so real, but that's so not real. You realize this freedom you have, or like power you have as a parent, to say what you should and shouldn't do. And that's enormous. Like, yeah, where do you draw the line? And so you're constantly thinking as a parent, where are my boundaries? What sort of boundaries am I teaching them to have? And and you're reevaluating that all the time. It's tough. It's really tough. But I wrote The Monster of Should before having a kid. And I guess I was just writing to myself of my own boundaries, my own, person. And
it's funny how it applies at the end.
It's funny how it applies. I mean, it kind of all comes back to yourself. And I like that even about parenthood, as much as you're there for that other person, you have to be really, you really find your edges. You find what kind of takes you to the edge, and you find, that's all I wanted to say about that. Yeah. You ever heard of the monster of shore? There's probably one in your neck of the woods. He's hard to see, but you hear him so well. He lurks in the shadows and lives in the wells making you feel like you're the one to blame. And don't be fooled and think he is nice. Don't think once, don't think twice. I woke up in the morning. I got out of bed and poured myself a cup of coffee. Whoever said I couldn't be. No, just who I wanna be. No. I woke up in the morning. Got out of bed and poured myself a cup of coffee. Whoever said I couldn't be. No, just who I wanna be. Oh. Have you ever heard of the monster of should? There's probably one in your neck of the woods. He's hard to see, but you hear him so well. He lurks in the shadows and lives in the well. The first time when he was really kind of like, there as a little baby, and I was like, I'm gonna play for you because you should hear some music. And I think I played for him a chicken song that I have quite a few songs about chickens. Because I think they're a great metaphor and thing to write about. But I sang a song about the Findley's 10, which are 10 chickens that were our first chickens that my husband got, and they were all identical, so we just called them the Findley's 10. So it's a kind of a counting song. I'm like, kids like counting songs. You'll like this. And I mean, I don't know, but it seemed to calm him down, and that was the first time I played for him. As I'm getting older, the feeling colder down in my bones, 'cause this world is overflowing. I cannot slow it down now. And oh, have I grown insensitive now? And oh, have I grown insensitive now? Wave your hand goodbye. Oh, how you tried to hold on tight, 'cause this world is one big lie. I hear it crying to me late at night. And oh, have I grown insensitive now? And oh, have I grown insensitive now? Run your fingers down the paper crown you so deserve. 'Cause this world is gonna burn, and then we'll learn to heal it now. And oh, have I grown insensitive now? 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 I guess lots has changed since the last time we shot, and specifically I had another child, so my daughter Melody was born. So I have 2 children, a 4-year-old and a almost 2-year-old. And yeah, life's busy. I guess we had the cafe at that point. And still playing music, still making time for that, and writing more music, which is cool. Lots of new inspiration. Gonna drum on my body, 'cause my body is the drum. And the waves crash the island, and the waves crash the island, and the waves crash the island. The island is a symbol, separated by the water, separated by the water, separated by the water, but connected underneath, connected underneath, connected underneath, connected underneath, connected underneath. I'm gonna drum on my body, gonna drum on my body, gonna drum on my body, 'cause my body is the drum. And the waves crash the island, and the waves crash the island, and the waves crash the island. The island is a symbol, separated by the water, separated by the water, separated by the water, but connected underneath, connected underneath, connected underneath, connected underneath, connected underneath. I'm gonna drum on my body, I'm gonna drum on my body, I'm gonna drum on my body, 'cause my body is the drum. It's really challenging to write music with young kids because, frankly, you're on their schedule, which is 100% of the time. So trying to squeeze your creativity or your inspiration into that little chunk when there's a nap or at the end of the day, it's tough. Sometimes I have to go and just pick up the guitar and strum through 30 seconds and kind of get the idea down that I have for a melody and record it on my phone, and then kind of get back to doing it and then come back to that. So yeah, I've developed strategies to keep the muse alive, and I've been way more gentle on myself when I can't catch it, and I have to let it go. I'm just like, you know what, whatever, it'll come back. I go walking with my children who see the world so innocently, full of wonder, in full color, with bright-eyed curiosity. I go walking with my children through a war that I can't resolve, and all they notice is the creatures in the clouds, not the blood that falls. Maybe it sounds too easy, maybe it sounds too plain. No matter how great the difference 'cause underneath we are all the same. We're all the same. I go walking with my children through the rainbow of diversity, and all they notice is one color, a golden heart of humanity. And love, and light, oh yeah, and peace, and light. It's real, it's real, it's real. Maybe it sounds too easy, or maybe it sounds too plain. No matter how great the difference, underneath we are all the same. Maybe it sounds too easy, maybe it sounds too plain. Your mother doesn't get it. She doesn't see what you see in your friends, the music that you're playing, and she's jealous of the time you spend with them. She doesn't know where you went, and you don't leave out a note for her anymore. What is such a secret in the journal that you hide above the door? Tell me, what does it mean? A rose is a rose is a rose. Tell me, what does it mean? A rose is a rose is a rose. Oh yeah. Oh. Cleaning up the attic, she came across a box of baby clothes, and when she opened it up, her eyes were